Do you ever feel like you're living a life that doesn't give you enough time for the things that matter most to you? A life that leaves you exhausted and distracted and slightly unfulfilled. Sadly, it's taken me 50 years to figure this out, but if you'll spend just 10 minutes with me, I'll share what I've learned so that hopefully you can live a more meaningful and fulfilling life and not waste decades of your life on the things that don't really matter. Let's chat. Hi, I'm Jen. And I woke up one day recently and realized something that's not only true of me, but probably you as well. You're running this, it is so windy. You're running this life race that you never wanted to run in the first place. And it's leaving you exhausted and unfulfilled, and it will waste years and years of your life if you don't decide right now to choose differently. This life we've all been living, the one where you're constantly busy, where you're constantly striving for approval, achievement, acceptance, success, where you constantly feel like you're trying to meet everyone's expectations and reach the same standards as everyone else. That life steals more joy than it gives, and it costs more than it rewards you. And eventually it leaves you with the regret that you let it steal so much time from you. Oh my goodness. We all want to live a more meaningful life. And that means not only feeling like you have a significant purpose, but also that you have time and energy for the things that are truly important to you, the things that fill your heart and that nurture your soul and that bring you joy. And for most of us, that's our family and friends. It's our faith. It's participating in the hobbies that bring us joy and cultivate our skills and our gifts. The problem is the life we end up living usually crowds all those things out. It packs our calendars with busyness and meaningless activities, and it steals our attention with commitments that we usually don't even really care about, and leaves us with, it is so windy, leaves us with very little time and energy for the things that actually matter most to us. The things we really care about, they become someday things. I'll do that someday when I have more time, when life is less busy, when life slows down. The problem is you won't have more time. Life isn't going to slow down, and unless you make very intentional choices, it won't be less busy. Here's an important lesson I've learned about life. If you don't determine what your priorities and values are, those things will be determined for you. By default, you'll start living under everyone else's standards and expectations. Life has a way of making everything feel important and urgent all at the same time. You'll be convinced that you're lazy if you're not doing more. You're not ambitious if you're not constantly achieving more. You'll chase things that you probably wouldn't even want if you'd only take a minute to think about it. But life won't give you that time. It's like a hamster wheel. Once you get off, you have to keep moving for fear that you'll get thrown off. It's actually the fear that we won't keep up with everyone else around us. That's the real pressure we feel. You look around you and everyone else is running this race, and you start to feel like you're missing out. So you follow along. You jump in and you start running, and you may not even know where you're going. You just feel like it must be the right way because everyone else is running in the same direction. And eventually you become exhausted. You probably even get tired of the scenery. You look ahead and you can't even see the finish line. You just see a lot of noise and busyness and distractions. What if you just stop? What if you just decide right now to stop running a race that you never intended to run in the first place? What if you just chose to sit down instead, to rest, to think, to figure out if you're even running toward the right goal? Because I can guarantee you in that race, the finish line will always be moving. You're never going to finish that race. The finish line is designed to move. You'll always be convinced that you need the bigger house and the newer car and the busier schedule, and that you need to do more and to be more. Contentment isn't achievable in that race. That race is all about comparison and competition. Listen, some people love running. Let them run. They spend a lot of time and money choosing the right running shoe and the right socks. And they have a special way they like to lace up their shoes, and they thrive on the competition. Let them run if that's what they love. I'm inviting you to slip on a pair of flip-flops. They're simple, comfortable, casual. I mean, there's the whole looking at feet issue, but we can get past that. The point is, no one wearing flip-flops is in a hurry. The attitude of a flip-flop kind of life is calm, slower, and more peaceful. You can still be productive and ambitious and calm and peaceful. You know what's important to you. You know where you want to spend your time, and you're willing to linger there without a fear of missing out. Don't waste your life running a noisy, busy, chaotic race with a constantly moving finish line. Slow down, slip on your flip-flops, linger in the places in life that are important to you, and don't get pressured into rushing past those things, which will ultimately lead to rushing past your entire life. If you want a simple, easy way to get started, I invite you to my 7-day Life Reset Challenge. It's totally free. It'll help you slow down and refocus on what matters most to you. I'll link that in the description. And if you'd like more encouragement and inspiration to live a more meaningful life on purpose, subscribe and join me. Now go live your life on purpose.